Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 25 of Runaway Teen in the City. However, we're in the young adult years and she's not a runaway teen anymore, but the goal of the Runaway Teen Challenge is to actually have your runaway teen become a successful adult with a family and a successful career. That said, for now, I'm going to keep Andi at home for a few more days. She did manage to get to the A because she hacked her school grades because of, I would say, a glitch. I would expect it's not meant to be that, where if you have handiness in a club activity, teens will hack their school grades. Very strange, but I didn't realize that was the case until I'd seen it happen in this game and in a couple other games, and at that point it was too late because she'd already done it. I could have canceled it, but I thought, oh, well, she's doing it autonomously, I'll just let her do it. Had I realized it was being triggered by the club system, I would have canceled it. But anyways, she did, and she's an A. She was an A student when she finished, so she will start at level 3 when she starts her career. So I think she has a little bit of time to take a couple of more days off to stay home with little Arabella. And I think I will probably have her just do the painter career. So, because I find that when you get to the top of the painter career, of course you have to get to the top of the painter career, they only work 2 days, and they're pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they're pretty short days, and then you have the ability to sell all your paintings to the art gallery, as opposed to only the masterpieces. So you get, I think that gives you a 25% markup on the price, of even just excellent or lower, but I expect at this part she should be mostly doing excellent paintings or higher. So let me hit play. On the other hand, I am going to have Dimitri start a job. I am going to have him, because he's a geek, he's also creative and romantic, I'm going to have him start in the tech guru career so that he can complete the computer whiz aspiration. And then for that one, you just need to get to level 5 at the last tier of the tech guru. So once he's done that, I may have him go through the city living career, I'm trying to think what it's called, but it's the one where they're like, it'll come to me. I'll tell you later when it comes to me. But it's not the critic, it's not the politician, it's the one where you're internet personality. That's, I think, what it's called, or something like that. But anyways, so I'm going to have him start his, it did come up here. I'm going to have him start now. I'm going to have him find a job, because he, of course, only got to level B because of that whole autonomous thing. He autonomously hacked his grades, and he went down, and then we had the whole getting through. So we managed to, because he was a C, and he hacked, and he went down to a D, so then we had to get him back up to a C, and then I hacked, and he managed to get up to a B. So we got what he lost from hacking after I gained his programming skill, which is why I figured, why not make him a computer whiz, because he had to do all the programming to get his hacking his grades. And he hasn't played video games for very long, but that's something that will be useful for him to do in the internet celebrity career. So I thought I had him watch, but maybe the TV got turned off, whatever. So, and then after he's finished with getting his job, I'm going to have him look after Arabella, because Andi's gone to sleep. So let's see. Social media, that was the career that I was talking about. But we're doing tech guru right now, and then like I said, I think we'll go back and do the social media career. So he works in 13 hours, and he hasn't played his video games yet, and there's a little bit of dishes there. Now let me just check on Arabella's needs. I think we need to have, we're going to have him potty train Arabella before we take her to bed. Though probably this should be Andi doing this, since she's the one staying home. We're not going to, well, she can splash if she wants. I'm not going to direct it. She wants to watch Andi. So let me just go through this a little bit quicker, and let's hope. I had this happen in another file where they got stuck on the potty, and they stayed there all the way through and fully leveled up their potty because they got completely stuck on the potty. But it might have been that something else was glitched in that particular game file. I had quite a bit of lagging going on in that game file, and I've since repaired my game. So let's check in on the frogs. We can breed them. And I did clear out a bunch of things out of Andi's inventory. I sold some things and I put the rest. I said I was going to buy a chest, and this is the chest. So if you look in here, you'll see there's a lot of things that I didn't sell that I put in that chest. A lot of which was the things that they harvested from Granite Falls. Oh, now she's angry because of course she is. Probably because she's tired. Yes, she is. So hopefully we can finish this potty training soon. And then it looks like she was just about to tick over, but she didn't. So you, dear boy, can read Arabella to sleep. And then because you're awake, I really don't want to have him. And the computer is over here. Of course, everything's rearranged since I rearranged the apartment. So I'm going to have him play Incredible Sports. Did he read to her? Where's he going? I thought I asked him to read her to sleep. Okay. Andi, time for you to get up. You, my dear girl, you're going to wake up from your nap. And Mommy's going to read you to sleep, I hope. Read Arabella to sleep. And she wants to talk about day with Arabella. Well, we can do that tomorrow. Oh, the poor little girl, she's having a little bit of a fit. Daddy didn't read to me like he was supposed to. He went away. He went and started playing computer games. I know it's for his job, but still. So we have her reading. And so I did read. But what I didn't do, I got sidetracked with looking after Arabella, is I did not sell the items in... Particularly because we had 40 dragon fruit, so it's 920 simoleans, so I thought we would sell that because I figured it would be worth a little bit more. Those are only worth 100. These will be worth 70. Hopefully she goes to sleep. And the strawberries are not worth that much. And these are blackberries, and they're worth 16. So, and these are bird of paradise. I don't know that we need all of these things in their inventory, but... Oh, I missed the lilies. So let's sell the lilies. Candle. I'll sell the spinner. They're 30 each. This is a fountain. They were worth 70 each because it's 140. We won these when we did the Humor and Hijinks Festival. These fireworks. And these ones, I don't know where he's gone. This is not one... The Knowledge Computer Whiz Aspiration is not one you need to be on when you're just doing the play video games for 5 hours, and the programming for 5 hours, it attacks it anyway. So I just want to know where he is on here. So he has already lit the fireworks. I thought perhaps he had, but I've been doing it in lots of different games, so I wasn't sure whether I had in this case. Which is why I wanted to check. So let's look at Computer Whiz again, because that's where he is. And that means I am going to sell these, even though they're not worth very much, just to keep the inventory a little bit cleaner. Not so much stuff in it. And I'm going to open this one up because I would like to have a capsule in the house. We actually got more kibas, which is worth 75, and we can put it here. And I don't know what Andi is doing. She looks like she ate. And now that she ate, you know what, dear girl, you can clean that. She was probably going to tuck in Arabella. I like when they autonomously do it. It seems to be a slightly different interaction than when you try to do it. Let me see. Tuck in. Well, why don't we tuck her in and see how it looks? Oh, there. It's just normal. And you give it a little kiss. That's very cute. So we have some fireworks in Andi's inventory that we may as well also sell just to get rid of them. And have not so much in her inventory. And she needs to have a shower. You know what? Maybe she should just do it now before she goes back to sleep. We'll have her sing in the shower. She needs to build her singing skill. And then she can go to sleep. Now, has he done his playing for the day? He has. And let me check his other needs. There. Okay, I think it's most important for him to go to bed. So I'll be back in the morning. It's morning and we had this Chad just come in, as usual. And I really don't like the Sims just coming in randomly. I think I've said that before. I really wish they wouldn't just... I don't mind them coming up and hanging out at the door, but I don't really like them just hanging out. So what I was going to do is I have that... No, I don't want to do that. I want to lock door for club, everyone but Dimitri's club members. But then I want to allow access to employees. And I'm doing that because I do not want the neighbors who come over to go over and use our table. It's bad enough I got to stop our own Sims using the table. I don't want to have the others stop too. And I did make a few changes overnight, because when I did the build, I forgot to add toilets. So this is the original toilet, which is uncomfortable, and I've left it here just as a spare. And if they ever get a wish for a city living toilet, then we'll essentially get rid of that at that point and put it, I don't know where I'll put all the other ones. This is one of the unbreakable toilets, and this is just a reasonable toilet that's not uncomfortable but isn't unbreakable either. So let's check Andy's needs. She is a little bit hungry. No, I'm wrong, Sim. He was hungry, and he just didn't eat when I told him to eat. Because I also told him after I told him to eat to go ask Chad to leave. She's not very hungry. But I'm sure maybe it was just messy in there, because she had a red bar, and I thought that was maybe she pinched herself when she was doing the work. But it looks like maybe that wasn't the case. And she's a little bit hungry, so she's having some water. And yes, I did buy a workout machine. So I'm going to have her work out and watch some cooking while she's working out. Now he is tense. Okay, stop. That didn't seem to work. I wanted him to get focused from pondering moves, but I guess I didn't have him do it long enough for that to take. Now before he goes to work, I don't know if I have ever checked out the fortune aspiration. It looks like, no, not the fortune. Yes, I have. So he needs to now, he's at the tier where he needs to have 50,000 in reserve, and he has to earn a lot of money, so we're a long way off on that one. I'll just put him back on the computer whiz aspiration, but he got possibly a few points. I wasn't really paying attention. Andy, she seems to be she seems to have, this is read Arabella to sleep, and sometimes that just ticks in and stays there. So I'm going to have her cloud gaze and then try and do a painting, because she needs to do 4 more masterpieces, and she is inspired from cloud gazing, so I'm going to have her do an abstract painting, and she is level 10 of the painting skill. Now I've commented that I didn't know whether the mentor trait was useful to purchase, because you can mentor without it, but I was reading somewhere that if you get the mentor trait, you can the mentee will build a skill at 4 times the normal rate, and I don't know whether it's 4 times the normal rate if you mentor without the mentor trait. I don't know. If you've ever got the mentor trait, do you know whether or not you notice it's a faster skill gain on the behalf of the mentee than if you just mentor them regularly? I'm gonna have to try that, but I'll have to do it where I track the time, how long it takes to level up a skill without, and then buy the trait. And also you'd want to have one sim where you mentor them. They have to be kind of the same, but they have to be the same level, because I think the lower levels are quicker to skill up. They used to be, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure in Sims 4, but I would have thought it still was. But it may not be. I really don't know. That was what I'd always seemed like, that it was harder higher up, that you skilled up quicker at the beginning, at the bottom. So will she get a masterpiece? She wants to buy an oven. Well, we have an oven, so I don't know why you want to buy an oven. We don't need another one. So that's worth 28, so that's a good value. It's no masterpiece, but it's still worth more than anything else she has in her inventory. Oh, I didn't mean to do landscape. Oh well. She wants to paint on an easel at the museum. No. She wants to finish a painting. Well, if you stay inspired while you're doing this painting, you may get that whim. And how is Arabella? She's sleeping and she's hungry, so when she gets up, she's going to have to eat. But she's almost ready, so I'm not sure. As soon as she gets up, I will take some food out for her to help herself so that Andi can finish her painting, because all Arabella really needs is for a parent to be around. And then as soon as... No, we don't want to socialize with you. We don't know who you are and we don't know your traits. Thank you. We're busy. So I think she should be up pretty soon. So I'm going to look in here. Swing around. And let's see. I think pancakes would be yummy. Oh, we'll put it on the floor because that's so full of stuff that I can't put it at the front. Oh, she's sad. She is sad from being left behind. Doesn't matter. That was one of the reasons I was a little bit hesitant about having anyone start a job, but I'm going to have him work hard. Speaking of jobs, if he's going to go to work, he may as well work hard and hopefully get a promotion. Because like I said, our goal is just to get him to level 5. But we also have to be, working on, we have to be at that tier. So there we go. I don't know that, and she's angry because she's hungry. She's hangry from low hunger. So hopefully she gets better soon. She is from eating. And you probably can chat with little Arabella. I find they like the little stools and ottomans to sit on a lot. We're not teaching yet. She's eating anyways, and you're busy painting. So you can chat away. And maybe we should have Arabella do some chatting, because it will help her. Of course, she doesn't have much communication skill. It'll help her develop her communication skills. She wants to sit on a chair. We'll try pinning that. She wants to watch Andi. I don't know that she can watch while she's eating, so we won't do that right now. So she wants snuggle. Doesn't really work. So really she's still on 1 for communications. So she can't do very much in terms of asking for things. She can pretty much just babble. And unfortunately, Andi probably cannot put the TV on. I don't know if she can put the TV on while she's... Oh, she actually wants to watch... She just wants to watch TV. But I don't think she can do it while she's painting, even though it's set up. But she's almost finished painting. And the reason I did that, or did Arabella finish? Oh, she did a masterpiece worth 5,428. Good going, Andi. We'll put that in your inventory. And she wants to watch TV, so we're going to have her watch just to get that whim. And then we will have her watch Andi, because that's another whim she has. Where'd that plate go? There it is. I just wanted to drag it. Because when I did the renovation, I bought one of these money bins, as I call them, that you don't ever have to empty them. And they give you, if you put the garbage in them, they give you 10 simoleans per sim in the household. If they put the garbage out, they only get 10 simoleans, period. You don't get any more. You don't get the boost for number of sims in the household. And they do cost 1,200 simoleans. But when you get multiple sims in a household, if you're putting a lot of the garbage away, you can make a fair amount of money. Because I had them repair some things, and then after they scavenged for parts, I threw the garbage away. So I've already thrown at least 3 things in the garbage today. So that's 90 simoleans already, just so far today. So, okay, can you stop watching the TV and watch Mummy? And we're not giving our apartment key to anyone. Potty train A. Okay. Why don't we see if we can potty train? Potty train Arabella. Where is Arabella? She is just about to take over to 2, which means when she gets to 2, she will be able to use the potty all by herself. She won't be fully potty trained, but she can use it by herself. You have to be level 2 unless you have the independent trait. I don't know if there's any other traits that let you do that, but I know the independent trait lets them go to the potty all by themselves right from the get-go. Because they're independent. And I think I made Arabella, if I remember correctly, inquisitive. She wants to go potty, so hopefully that will work for that. Yeah, I mean, she did just age up, so it does make sense that all her things are kind of lower. It's to be expected. So her next highest one after potty, which has now reached 2, is imagination. So it was very exciting potty draining babies. And I think we'll just have Andi do a little bit more training with Arabella while we're waiting for Dimitri to come home, and we'll be back at the end of the day. Dimitri got his promotion, or a promotion. It was his first day at work, so that was really good. So he was promoted to Code Monkey. He'll make an additional 9 per hour for a total of 47, and he got a bonus of 506 and a computer hard drive. So because he's done that, he needs to spend some money on electronics. We don't have very much value. Oh, because I think we have this tiny... Oh no, we actually have a reasonable TV. I'm surprised that we have... This is a reasonable computer, and then we have this cheap computer that doesn't work properly because of the way I brought it with us. We have this, so I'm not sure. That's a lot of money still to spend. We have the money, so it's not like we couldn't. I'm surprised we're so short on it, just because of the fact that we have 2 computers, a TV, a gaming station, and this radio, and then I thought we had one outside too, if I remember correctly. We do. So I'm not really sure, what to spend the money on. I mean, I could just sell this and get a better computer because of the fact that this is a bit glitched. Like if you look at this, I think I showed this an earlier time. This was the original computer, and when I came here, I just had said take everything as opposed to packing the stuff, and there seems like there's a glitch right now that if you don't physically pack it into your household inventory and take it that way, that things like you can't purchase medicine and you can't purchase upgrade parts on the computer with this computer. So I think he needs to maintain focus, so we are going to have him come over here and play Incredible Sports. He actually needs to program for his job, but I really want him to get leveled up to the next level of the computer whiz. So I'm going to just quickly, I'm going to place that inventory because it still will help us with this. Right, I had bought that before, and this is the hard drive. So it's not worth very much, but we'll sell it because we've unlocked it anyways, and we don't really need it because we can easily get focused by going on the table or browsing Simpedia, and plus some of the posters that you collect around town. I'm pretty sure they give the focused aura. I can remember that from earlier in this Let's Play. So I want to go under electronics, and I want to buy a better computer, which is the same one we already have. I wonder whether we should get this immersive band. It's 3,360, which also means their bills will be higher. I'm gonna see whether if we do this and then get a better quality speaker, perhaps, instead of the... Oh, there's a painting on the wall there. Let's put this... I need to probably put some cupboards here, but for now, that's not a priority. So let's see if that sets off. Yes, it did. So he is going to play, but I think we will leave this part here. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be time to take Arabella to bed. Oh, she's doing all right, but she does need a bath. But, so we just had pretty much a quiet day at home with Arabella. She went to level 2 of potty, and I think she reached level 2 of thinking during the time in between when I said, well, just, they're doing their own thing. And I guess that's really it. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.